Whew. Bryce Canyon, Utah. Take a look around, guys. It is absolutely epic in every direction. Now, we were told don't come to Bryce Canyon, Utah in the wintertime. Why is that? Tell them why you shouldn't come here in the wintertime.
There's not any people here. You should come in the wintertime.
Yeah, the reason they say don't come is 19 degrees. Legitimately 19 degrees and windy. But with that, it's crazy, man. You walk 5 minutes, you lose a tourist. You walk 10 minutes, you lose all the hipsters. And then you're literally in Bryce Canyon by yourself. We haven't seen a person 45 minutes, and we only saw a couple people at the top. It is awesome. All right, some of the coolest stuff down here in the canyon are the trees. The trees are all like twisted from the wind. I'll show you some up close, and they literally are growing out of bedrock. Absolutely fascinating, man. All right, what's your advice for hiking at 10,000 feet?
Hydration and LMNT.
LMNT and hydration, man. One thing up here with this weather, guys, it's freezing cold, which is beautiful in and of itself. But this ain't hiking in Appalachia. This is hiking at 10,000 feet. Whoo, you get short of breath quick. Here's a little tiny tidbit preview of some of these trees that are just fascinating to look at, man. This washout, imagine this thing in the summertime, raging with water. I don't know if you can tell on the camera how that bark is twisting. It's just absolutely wild. The bark twists from the wind coming through these canyons. And you can see how like the trees literally grow wherever they can get sunlight. So they come out, and that tree's probably thousands of years old. It's just crazy. They just come out of everywhere at weird angles, and they go up and they bounce off the canyon walls trying to get sunlight. It's another cool example of a tree growing into the rock and back out. Really, really neat. Another one, guys. Comes right out, grows at like a 30-degree angle, bounces off the canyon wall. Really fascinating. And some more. How these things do this, man, never complain. These things got to grow straight up just to get a little bit of sunlight. And now, get ready for hell on earth. We came down, but what goes down has to go back up. Cutting back up on these canyons.
What goes down must come up.
That's it. One thing, I don't care how good a shape you're in, is elevation.
This is hard.
Doing this at 10,000 feet.
With some extra weight for the workout.
Doing this at 10,000 feet. Well, it's 19 degrees outside. That thin air, it cuts you. But, man. You run out of mojo, you just gotta look around. So you start looking up. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right. Thank you, Park Service, for putting in these switchbacks. It don't make it no damn easier. They did put in a lot of switchbacks. That this is cool, man. I don't know why you'd willingly walk down in this park like we just did, but it is cool.
Doing hard things.
Yeah, doing hard things. That's the motto. I tell you right now, without these switchbacks, I don't know when they built them. I don't know if this was Job Corps, Corps of Engineers, Park Service, who the hell knows. They're pretty busted up. They're broken down in most places, but without them, this would have been a scramble because this monkey is steep. All right. Just came back up this cut. All these switchbacks, man, this was hard. But look what you're greeted to. Around the corner. I mean, this is wild. Absolutely epic stuff. Damn. And we're the only people. Park to ourselves, man. Trying to be quiet to just respect the ambiance here, but wow. You're literally hiking right next to this stuff, man. Crazy elevation. Crazy drop-offs. Definitely be sure-footed up here. You're literally right next to this mess. It is just ridiculous in every direction. Literally one wrong step and it could be a serious problem. And I don't know who's going to come get you. I don't even know who the hell would know you fell. It all just would be a lot. A lot. So guys, this is literally the top of Bryce Canyon National Park. In the warm time, they say there's thousands of people here. Thousands. You can't even park. You can't do anything. We're the only ones here. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Granted, it's on a Tuesday, but it doesn't matter. 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and we're literally the only ones here on Sunset Walk. It is wild. You got the whole park to yourself. So, the advice about not traveling here in the wintertime because it's freezing cold, nah, man, this is the time to do it. Like, guys, this is Sunset Point, Bryce Canyon. This is where people come from all over the world for pictures and selfies and all kinds of stuff. And look around. It's almost like we broke in. I mean, look at this. Every direction. Every direction. It's almost too much to take in. But the fact that we have this park to ourselves right now is just amazing. I mean, there's one person sitting up there asleep. I think they're a hiker. They're literally asleep on the bench with a bunch of stuff. They don't look homeless, but they look like they're hiking and just tired. Outside of that, park belongs to us. Again, man, you might be hearing the wind over me. It is windy. Coming up that valley, all the switchbacks were definitely warm now, which is cool. But we literally have this like nature trail where we can stop and read everything. These are, it's just, but we're not battling anybody. We're not battling anybody. The person I told you about is right there, but that's cool. Like, this park belongs to us. It's just incredible. And it's kind of cool because if you go on Instagram or you do your research, they say coming here in the big times, you can't even walk. I mean, it's just loaded with people. Who wants to mess with that mess? Or you just dress warm, wait for the sun to come up so you get a little bit of heat, because it would be pretty slick and dangerous down in those valleys and cuts with ice. It's pretty nasty. But this rim trail here is just amazing. And we're going to go all the way to that rim over there. All right. So this is true Sunset Point, guys. Bryce Canyon, Utah. We have the whole damn thing to ourselves. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Man. Whole canyon. Whole point. All to ourselves. It's windy, it's cold. But to be able to experience this, take your time, read all the Forest and National Park Service kind of informational, intelligence little boards, and then just embrace this all to ourselves. I'll be honest, I think this is prettier than the Grand Canyon. What do you think?
I do too. This is amazing.
I mean, this technically connects to the Grand Canyon, but this up here in Bryce area, stunning.